Right, I'll just get straight into it. Lean manufacturing comes from a car factory. Toyota invented this revolutionary way of only building what your customers want, giving it to them after they ask for it, instead of stockpiling shitloads of car bits and cars in stockyards and whatnot. There's a really good definition that so Lean's come out of this, and essentially do what your customers want, and anything else is waste. So there's lots and lots that you can learn from Toyota about eliminating that waste. There's all kinds of techniques that they've built with fancy Japanese names. It feels like you're in a sushi restaurant as you're going through the kind of body of knowledge. My timing's really off. Here are some of the things I have. This they call this Kaizen. It sounds delicious and slightly religious. Just-in-time production. Yeah, you want it, you build it. You don't want it, you don't build it. Kind of simple. So there's lots and lots to learn. 685 books on Amazon, just under lean manufacturing. If you type lean, you get more, but it's diet books, and it got really confusing. So I'm sticking with 685 books that you can learn from. So much to learn from a bunch of successful businesses. Now, I know you're asking, I don't work with cars. No shit, you're at a tech event. There's still a lot to learn, but the key to learn from all this lean manufacturing is that you've got to convert what works for cars and factories and little quaint Japanese dudes to your business. You'd search on Wikipedia, you've got lean service, construction, accounting, government. These are all pretty well-known strains of the Toyota production system being altered to fit your style of business. So it all comes down as you've got to ask yourself the question, my business is a something factory. Answering this question right and playing a little thought experiment is, what if my business was kind of a factory even though I don't have any big machines? Lets you borrow all this knowledge. Lean software development is probably the most successful application of this kind of thought experiment. So I'm just going to run through it to kind of show you how to twist your brain when the slide transitions. Software companies are code factories. This is obviously the first thing that would pop to mind. You know, you've got little guys on machines, boom, 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 code pops out the other end. Some more code, pop, 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 pop. That's what it sounds like in my office. Wrong. That's the simple way of interpreting what a software development company does. In reality, and this is where the thought experiment comes in, is that software development companies are decision factories. Because it's not just coders in your business. You've got decisions made about how this is going to look, how it works, who are we going to sell it to, what it plugs into, how fast is it going to go, how is the computer going to make all those decisions work. That's the program in that last decision. So lean manufacturing, then, when we pose this question, it's about making the right number of decisions right at the right time. So if you have, for example, a CEO with an overactive imagination, you'll have too many ideas. And by the time you get around to inventing them, he's thrown half of them in the bin. So that for our company, this is kind of the flow in which the little factory stations, we've got Idea Factory Collis over here. He's pretty full on. Down into a product manager, the graphic designer, coders. All right, too slow. Thought experiment. Education. This is a hypothetical on how we could apply what we did with lean software development to borrow all of Toyota's tricks and tips within education. And this is a bit of a stretch. The education system is a revelation factory. I use the word revelation in the term of revealing knowledge, is that you come through writing. Writing is eventually revealed to you. Different students, it gets revealed to at different times. And from that, you can build the basis of maths or science. And each comes along. You move through each little revelation stamping machine, and then really bright students come out the other end. So in education, we really want to reveal more things, more students, better ways, less resources. It kind of sounds like public education. We don't have the resources. Well, borrow some factory stuff. That's cool. So you've got to kind of, instead of like the idea factory of CEO, we've got to pass everyone through the reading and writing stage, and then they can learn maths. And they come along. And now I've skipped ahead. What do you do to make value? So these are the thought experiences. You make revelations in students to create value in education. Your business, define that. Then define that. And then do a whole lot less of the second one. There are 685 books full of really good techniques for you to reduce waste and do better things for your customers.